Many digital incubators prioritize rapid user acquisition and scale, treating the underlying governance architecture as a secondary concern. When volume outpaces structural oversight, the resulting vulnerabilities lead to regulatory friction, data compromises, and the erosion of participant trust. The Lokachakra Phase 1 digital blueprint treats scale as a secondary outcome of verified structural assurance. These 5 axioms govern every function within the blueprint: lawful by design, secure by default, trusted by choice, accountable always, and impact with integrity. This grid represents a sovereign digital ecosystem organized into 16 interconnected pillars. They are categorized into the foundation, the core engine, and the sustainability matrix. The architecture enforces strict structural dependency. The upper engine layers remain inactive until the foundation is locked and verified. We will deconstruct this blueprint from the ground up to see how specific assurance domains enable a platform to operate at scale. In this model, expansion is a technical permission granted only after legal and security compliance is evidenced. Pillars 0 and 0A act as an active gating system enforcing real-time compliance. Access follows a 4-stage timeline: an internal prototype, then a controlled closed alpha under strict NDAs, progressing to private beta and public launch. All liabilities apply. Alpha provides no legal exemptions. To maintain this control, Lokachakra uses feature-based launch gates. Critical capabilities, like public registration and investor matching, are hard-coded to remain disconnected. They only activate once their specific control domains are approved and evidenced. This prevents prohibited red line activities: no holding customer money, no unmoderated open communities, and no uncontrolled AI eligibility decisions. Activating features requires evidence of baseline compliance, data protection impact assessments for privacy, Cert-in readiness for cybersecurity, and WCAG 2.1 standards for accessibility. By making platform features contingent on legal evidence, the system addresses regulatory risk before the first founder is onboarded. With the foundation verified, we assemble the core operating engine, beginning with Pillar 1, digital infrastructure. It standardizes the startup lifecycle into 16 discrete digital stages, allowing for real-time tracking from initial screening through milestones and final alumni completion. Governance within this infrastructure relies on role-based access and service-level agreements. Every action is recorded in immutable audit logs to ensure accountability. Pillar 2 governs service providers through a classification matrix. It maps every service across 11 dimensions, including provider origin and assurance level, across 10 specific categories. This system enforces transparency. For providers, premium membership never constitutes a certification, and past results are not presented as guarantees of future outcomes. Pillar 3 manages partnerships across 43 categories. These range from government authorities to experts in product-market fit and MVP prototyping. Startups access these benefits through a verified workflow. Each grant or tool requires documented evidence and written terms before the system activates the benefit. Pillar 4 establishes a governed capital ecosystem. Investor participation is restricted by compliance standards to ensure professional conduct and transparency. A startup must achieve a verified readiness score before engaging with investors. The system calculates up to 100 points based on founder capability, business model viability, and legal governance. Pillars 1 through 4 act as an integrated filter, ensuring only verified services and prepared founders interact with capital. The engine is completed by Pillars 5 through 8, which govern networking, community, and ecosystem integration. Pillar 5 manages events through a 10-step lifecycle. This process is designed to produce business outcomes, like qualified pilots or talent matches, rather than focusing on attendance volume. Pillar 6 enforces community standards through a 3-stage trust progression. Members advance to contributor and trusted participant status only by adhering to safety mandates. Pillar 7, the marketplace, follows a 4-phase maturity roadmap. It begins as a curated directory for information access before eventually scaling to include secure escrow and smart contracts. In Phase 1, financial transactions remain disabled. The platform prioritizes the verification of providers and services over immediate revenue generation. Pillar 8 serves as the ecosystem integration layer, ensuring all previous pillars function as a unified operating system. In this value flow loop, the startup is at the center. It receives capital, resources, and trust while returning feedback and intellectual property to the network. This integration replaces the guesswork of traditional networking with data-driven matchmaking and resource allocation. The final layer of the blueprint is the sustainability and growth matrix, comprised of pillars 9 through 15. Pillars 9 and 10 establish the financial architecture. This diversified revenue model ensures the platform remains sustainable while funding mission-first support for founders. Ethical monetization requires revenue from premium services to remain separate from startup certification. Meanwhile, pillars 11 and 12 map the ecosystem against a 360-degree legal framework, including DPDP, GDPR, and financial compliance standards like the Foreign Exchange Management Act. Pillar 13 enforces technology and data mandates. The platform requires 180-day log retention, regular security testing, and strict data minimization across all modules. Pillar 14 governs the human organization, including program management, diversity and inclusion, and leadership succession. Pillar 15 outlines the roadmap to transition from this digital platform to a Phase 2 hybrid innovation network. This roadmap includes the planned expansion into physical, on-ground incubation centers, hardware prototyping labs, and international investor roadshows. The Digital Compliance Shield provides the regulatory and data foundation intended to support the establishment of these physical footprints. The assembled Phase 1 blueprint provides an integrated environment where every pillar, from foundation to growth, is synchronized. The challenge is ensuring the platform meets every governance requirement before it opens to the public. The final step is the launch evidence pack. This requires cryptographic sign-off on all privacy, security, and operational domains to confirm the platform is ready for public engagement. The Lokachakra architecture treats global expansion as a technical permission that must be earned through rigorous, evidenced governance. When a system is lawful by design and secure by default, it creates a foundation for measurable global impact.